Assalamu alaikum, dear viewers. Welcome back to our channel, where you can watch videos to improve your Iman and learn about Islamic ideas and stories you may not have known about. Some significant figures in Islamic history are rarely mentioned or discussed. Those people may have been forgotten by the world, but they should not have been. In today's video, we will explore the life of Abdullah ibn Abdul-Muttalib, the father of our beloved Prophet Muhammad, sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Although he passed away before the birth of the Prophet, sallallahu alaihi wasallam, his story is worth sharing, as all of us should know about the father of the most important person in the whole world. Abdullah was the youngest and most beloved son of Abdul-Muttalib, the chief of the Quraysh tribe in Makkah. He was known for his handsome appearance, kind nature, and noble character. His family was highly respected in Makkah, and they were the caretakers of the Kaaba, the most sacred site in Islam. The sacrifice of Abdul-Muttalib. There is a famous story about how Abdullah was nearly sacrificed by his father, Abdul-Muttalib. Abdul-Muttalib had made a vow that if he were blessed with 10 sons, he would sacrifice one of them to Allah. The story narrates that Abdul-Muttalib had only one son, Al-Harith, to assist him in the excavation of the Zamzam well. He therefore prayed to Allah to grant him more sons and pledged that if he were blessed with 10 sons, he would offer one of them as a sacrifice at the Kaaba for the sake of Allah. His prayer was answered, and he was blessed with 10 sons who could support and safeguard him. Abdul-Muttalib then one day gathered his sons together and narrated all the ordeal about his vow, and asked them whether they could help him in fulfilling the vow. All the sons agreed, and in order to decide who would be sacrificed, a lottery system was done. The name that kept on coming on the lottery was none other than Abdullah, the father of Prophet, sallallahu alaihi wasallam. But Quraysh prohibited Abdul-Muttalib from doing so and suggested he consult a soothsayer on how to save his son. The soothsayer advised Abdul-Muttalib to pay blood money for breaking the vow. When she inquired about the blood money among them, they said that it was 10 camels. She instructed them to construct a scale and place a board with Abdullah's name on one side and the blood money amount, 10 camel figures, on the other. He would sacrifice the camels whose side weighed more. He would add 10 more camels to the camel's side if Abdullah's side emerged. The camels on Abdullah's side continued to weigh more till they reached 100. When the camel's lot was drawn 3 times, when Abdul-Muttalib urged them to retake the lottery, he offered his son Abdullah a ransom by sacrificing 100 camels in front of the Kaaba. Muawiyah, Allah be well pleased with him, related that a Bedouin once addressed the Prophet, upon him blessings and peace, "O son of the 2 sacrificed ones, Ya ibn al-Dabihain, i.e., O descendant of both Ismail, upon him peace, and Abdullah bin Abdul-Muttalib, whom his father had vowed to sacrifice at the Kaaba, but then he was allowed to sacrifice 100 camels instead." Marriage to Amina. Abdullah married Amina bint Wahab, a noble woman and father. Wahab ibn Abd Munaf was the chief of Banu Zuhra, a clan of the Quraysh tribe. Some narrations say that he had a light shining from his forehead, which represented him becoming the father of the best of Allah's creation in the future. He was also reported to be a very handsome man, and many ladies sought him in hopes of inheriting the honor of bearing his children. Nonetheless, it is thought that Abdullah was meant to marry Amina. Soon after their marriage, Amina became pregnant with the future prophet of Islam, Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Abdullah was known for his loyalty and affection towards his wife, and their short marriage is remembered as a union of 2 noble families of Quraysh. Journey to Syria and death. Shortly after the marriage, Abdullah had to go on a trade journey to Syria. On his return, he fell ill when he arrived in Medina, where he stayed with his maternal relatives. The caravan on which Abdullah was traveling had left Abdullah in Medina because of his illness and had carried on the journey to Mecca, Upon arriving in Mecca, Abdul-Muttalib inquired about Abdullah and learnt that was in Medina. Abdul-Muttalib, hearing this, sent his elder son Al-Harith to know about his well-being. Al-Harith discovered there that Abdullah had passed away and was buried in Medina only. Al-Harith came back and informed the sad news to his father, brothers and sisters, who became very grieved upon hearing it. It is narrated that when Abdullah passed away, he was 25 years old, leaving Amina widowed, and Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam an orphan before his birth. His death was a significant loss for his family and the entire Quraysh tribe. Legacy. Although Abdullah's life was brief, it was enough to understand the noble character he had. His kind and gentle attitude with his wife Amina, his generous nature when dealing with the people around him, and the honesty with which he carried out his business made him a well-known and cherishing personality. The Quraysh pleaded Abdul-Muttalib to not sacrifice his son to fulfill the vow itself, which shows how loved Abdullah was amongst the tribe members. That's all for today, dear viewers. We hope that you find this video informative and engaging. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more insightful content. Let us know in the comments below if there are other topics you would like us to cover. Until next time, Assalamu alaikum.